Good morning, everybody. I'm Shalawan of Peace Dove Herbalist Mediumship School.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jeanette, Spirit Artist.
And I'm Adele Marie of Angelic Wise Ones, and welcome to Spirit Talk Time. We are live this morning. Yes.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, ladies. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yes,
How
I just love you guys are in pretty colors.
She's popping over there.
I know, right?
We all are.
And she balancing us.
I know. Thank you very
That's
much.
really cool.
Stop.
Right?
She said balance.
Mm-hmm.
No one's saying I'm over here, over there, or going like... There was balance. That word balance. I love
balance,
that. We're
that's
starting
right.
with balance today,
I
people.
know.
Yeah.
We're on a good place.
All right. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
We have our Spirit Talk Time crew here
Yep.
this morning, and as always, they're taking care of everything that's going on online. You know, underneath the Angelic Wise Ones. Who's working what's Linda working? Yours?
Oh, yeah. Today, Jeanette is Linda.
Yes.
So just so you know, if you...
And
Right.
Christina's joining us. Woo!
Hey,
Christina.
So we have
Yay.
Linda out here. We have
Afternoon.
Uridia, and we have Wen, and they are the ones that are running out on the computer and stuff. So you know that, I know we're amazingly great, but I'm not going to be typing as we do the show. So
And balanced.
Yes,
I'm just saying that today.
and balanced. Because Jeanette's all making everything balanced. And today is Miss Uridia's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yay. So Jeanette was kind enough to bring her some cake, and we have cookies.
She got a
and-
little personal cake.
I know,
Okay,
right?
do whatever
And
you want with.
Yeah, so
all
she gets
that yummy goodness.
she gets to enjoy herself today and stuff. And we're going to make it a whole week of Uridia.
That's right.
A week. We just had a conversation before we went live about everybody lingering in their health right now. With the flu, whatever it be right now. Everybody's sick. They're holding on to these initial little things and getting mad too. And it's okay, well, you're getting mad because you're sick, but at the same time, get mad and do something about it.
Yeah.
Right? Face up to it, look up to it, and
Puke it out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter. I don't care what anybody says if they're still holding on to any type of flu. My two of my girls, Tommy and Diana, they've been sick, and it's they've had pneumonia, they've had bronchitis, and everything else.
Geez.
And I'm open up the place, air it out, use whatever you have to do to clean everything off, wipe everything down. I said, and then decide on why. Aren't you fed up already? Aren't you sick of being sick? So if you're sick of being sick, then and you're getting upset, well, figure out what it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as people realize it. I don't think they realize it, though.
No, they don't realize it.
So easy to
And I
get
think
stuck.
something little you said, just opening the windows. I don't think a lot of people think about that.
They
when it's
forget
cold out.
about- yeah.
It
Right.
feels so
Getting the
good.
air
It's just you
moving.
think, I can't do that.
Stagnant.
The heat's almost turned. Just turn the heat off. Just for a little
Well,
bit.
I mean, you
Let
can-
you can
right.
leave the heat on, but I'm just saying you could turn it on. I'm saying.
Like when we get
Right.
those,
Just let the air in for a little bit.
Just
Just
it's
a
the
little bit.
energy.
Get it moving.
It's energy,
Yeah.
right?
Feels good, actually.
So if you're going to go
Yeah.
through your place and you're going to, everybody says, I'm going to smudge it, clean the
Oh,
energy.
Lord.
Then just open the windows and let it help that
Yeah,
too right
makes
now.
sense.
Exactly.
Some people then are well, I can't do, incense while I'm feeling, okay, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Then open the window, let that energy move because you're sitting in stale, stagnant energy.
Yes.
And that's just going to keep everything
Right.
lingering.
Well, how about add some while you got that going? Add some good music playing.
Yeah,
Get
that's
it
good, too.
moving. It could be whatever,
Um,
classical, happy, whatever. Right.
That's what.
I'm
Hey,
pump it up.
I'll
Get it moving.
put Blackfoot on and get
Right, that
train, and
Yeah.
I open up everything, and
Dance.
it's get it moving, get it moving.
Get out. Bye
So,
bye. Can't say Felicia no more, but okay.
No, that's right. You can't
Yeah, I
say that
can't.
anymore. Yes.
Bye bye.
But that was
Bye
a
bye,
really
bad
good-
energy.
yeah.
Seriously.
Well, one of the instruments has Felicia in it.
I know it's
I know,
it's
but
very,
it's-
very
it's-
Felicia.
it's
but
a-
there's
Right.
more than one Jeanette.
I don't want to offend
I know,
her.
right?
I don't want to
Jeanette.
offend her.
But there's more than
Because I
one
sort of
Felicia.
I went back to that, and I've been looking at them. Sort of. It's just a thing right now with me.
Okay.
That's all.
That's
So
good
whatever
then.
stuck to
I'll
you,
get over it.
that's what
I'll
sticks
get
to
over
you,
it.
and that's making that choice to say, okay, I'm not going to do it that way anymore, and that's good.
Well,
Respect
because
that.
I'm into
Yeah.
the wish direction right now, so let's hang out there. So I don't like.
As long as you keep it there and
Right.
I
I
might
can say bye bye,
Felicia.
I'd like that though.
Say bye,
Because I know
Jeanette.
what I mean.
Maybe
Right.
I'll pick another name. I'll
Okay.
let you know.
Fifi?
I'll let you know.
It's also
It's like, just kidding.
Oh,
I said Fifi.
everything with
I like
that's
that.
going on.
Bye bye, Fifi.
Bye bye, Fifi.
Okay, let's move on.
Fifi.
All right.
Fifi. No, I know a Fifi. You can't do that now.
See what happened? Oh, I'm messing up the mojo. Nope, because we started balance.
Right.
We're balanced.
Okay,
go
you're
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
But it's also, looking at what my daughter's going through and everything has made me have to sit down and really look at, exactly what's going on too, right? So I've had my moments, and now it's like, okay, everything's back together, and let's get this done. So, and I'm running into a lot of people with immunity issues, autoimmune disease and stuff, and I'm going, oh my gosh, like, so have we become so immune to everything? Have we adopted, that like we're just pulling it in even more? And, I am going to go on a different level today, because I know we had originally said when we very first started this that we're not going to get into a lot of things that are out there in this world. But at the same time, the powers that be have sat there and allowed so much negative energies to be thrown out everywhere, that I'm just like sick of it, and I'm sick of kind of like being quiet on it. So much is thrown out from everybody everywhere, and as that's thrown out, since we do talk about energy, that's what people are digesting right now. That's what they're bringing into their bodies. And I always sit there and say, whatever emotionally you have going on attacks your physical body. Right. I had some clients this past week, and the one has an autoimmune, deficiency, disease, whatever you want to call it. And so, I went in and took a look at things last night for her. But, and it just got me to really start thinking even more, because they were talking about Reiki, right? I am a, I don't know, Grand Master Reiki, whatever, and stuff. You just don't go around,
saying that.
It's like showing off.
For what?
But
you don't need
knowing,
to say it.
right, knowing the healing
it.
energies, knowing all that stuff, and I'm looking at it, and people really don't understand Reiki, and they don't understand when someone's a Reiki master. It's like, it's not something, you can advertise, okay, no problem, you got to advertise, to get your clients,
right.
But at the same time, you don't go just throwing it around to show it off or be an ego with it, and what I found was a lot of them receiving their Reiki, they're not being told what to do after they receive it, or what Reiki really does, or what their part in it is,
And that's a responsibility thing right there.
Right.
Integrity.
How it's like it works with you too. Reiki's amazing energy, right? We do Kundalini Reiki and everything else.
There's
It's
so many,
amazing, right? And even the gold, you've been running the gold. Yep. So, which is really awesome. But so once the person comes in and they get their, their treatment of that, what's their job? Right? Because so many believe that, I'm just going to go get Reiki.
And it's going to heal everything.
Right, it's going to heal everything, right? And they forget that they're going to have tug of wars. This is like a powerful energy moving through their body. And as it's moving through their body, it's doing all kinds of things. What happened? Why aren't they looking at, their aspect of it, like their veggies, their food, their intake?
Like the whole picture.
Yes.
Picture.
Get a notebook, write your stuff. I mean, you're going to be going through a lot. You got this energy moving through you. It's going to dislodge things. It's going to be like blah, 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 coming out. Don't take it out on the people around you.
Yeah.
Take it out on that pen and paper on yourself, because that's part of healing yourself.
So then what is the Reiki healer doing, and who taught them?
Right, exactly.
Well, you know what? The first Reiki I had, I was just saying, now...
None of that was told to me.
No, it
before
wasn't.
I
I mean, there was good things that were told. All right, I don't want to be
I don't even remember.
No, I remember. I was excited about it, but it not like... It wasn't
nothing like what we learned.
Exactly. It wasn't this like, what's
joke.
good? I could see things. That was exciting. Blah blah blah. But the most thing I would say is it was like doing on yourself first, which was actually good. Except, no, they didn't say like, watch out. You may think nobody said anything about that.
You're going to have
Journaling,
somebody.
No, what did you say it was more about?
I saw this.
It was like more about that, like, you're going to be like, lined up.
So
and
that's
blah,
what
blah,
we were
You know what I
trained
mean?
to expect.
Well, yeah, because
that's all I got with.
And not that it's bringing up, and you're going to have to be paying attention to that. So no,
I wasn't told that.
I wasn't told that.
Well, at one point in time, I know Reiki was just thrown out everywhere, and like people were making so much money off of it because it went. I know when I originally got it all those years ago, it might have cost me like $75.
Okay,
for the whole, the whole Usui, right? That didn't go to Karuna, that didn't go to Kundalini. But then I went on a Colorado trip, and I mean, it was thousands of dollars there to sit there and have it.
I never saw
but
that.
We went through such a fast pace. Everybody had to have Reiki. Learn it. Do it. Reiki shares and everything else. That I think a lot of what the benefits are from it and what's your responsibility once you leave, plus the person healer's responsibility once you leave out that door was lost.
Oh yeah, what about the fact of it's coming through. What are you doing in your life? What's going on with you right now? And you're sitting there giving Reiki to somebody.
Right. Well, that's what I had also told these clients. I was like, I really need you, you're going to sit there and you're doing this, but check out the person that's giving you the healing. Because, look at them in their life, see where they are. And that's what I told them. I said, look, for 3 weeks, I didn't touch anybody. I didn't do readings or anything else because I was going through this with my daughter. It's like an onslaught, like, whoa, wait a minute. And I said, I can't do that. I said, now, got through all that part, sat there and worked on some stuff. All right, I'm good to go. But you really, it's getting in there, working on yourself. Healer, heal thyself. Healer, heal thyself.
Nobody
What's up,
says
Wendy?
that. Nobody says that but
we got
us.
a lot of people, but one thing on the Reiki, you got to, people need to make sure that they are signing up for multiple sessions. A lot of times you find these people that are only doing one session, and it should be at least 3, too.
Well, yeah, they should at least be doing the minimum of three Reiki sessions. I know with Kundalini, you're doing 3 because, if you do that first one, Reiki is like opening up all these channels to you. And if you're not coming back, if you're not coming back to, continue it, to look at it and stuff, then no, you're just going to be a hot mess. Yes.
So we got, let's see, we got Sue, we got
Hi, Sue.
Annie,
Hi there, everybody.
Annie.
Arlene, we got Dan, we got Diane.
Hello.
Let's see.
Is
Rose.
that Diana or Diana?
Diane.
Okay.
And we got Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Hi.
Hi, ladies. Thanks for joining us. And
yes. Hi
Daniel,
there.
thanks for joining us. I hope
Chris, Christopher and Leanne.
Hey, Christopher, Leanne. So let us know, what your
Have you had
views
an
on it are
experience?
too.
Yeah.
And see, I know on my website, I offer Kundalini Reiki. Everything that we learned from you initially has stuck with me the entire time. All of that stuff is on my website. And I have a write-up, I have a disclaimer, they have to sign that, I need to make sure they read it, all the expectations, and I let them know right away. Right off the bat, this is on you, not me.
Right.
I'm just a conduit.
Yep.
I make sure that I'm in the right frame of mind, and I've been running Kundalini Reiki before people come to me, all that kind of stuff, and it's so easy.
It really is
because I'm just a conduit. You know?
Right, but it's you making sure you keep yourself happy, healthy, and whole.
Yeah, because I don't want to put that. I don't want to put any negativity on anyone.
No, because if I'm sitting here, like I said, with what my daughter's going through, if I had a client come in that first week, I'm going through all kinds of major stuff. 1, helping them out. 2, trying to sit there and say, okay, what's going on here? I mean, there was so much going on. And if I would have had somebody on my table, my hands on them, and just being that conduit, even though I'm just a facilitator, it's just moving through me, you're still picking up on my stuff that's going in that energy and going through them.
People forget that.
Yes, they do. They forget it.
Oh, yeah, that's
what I said.
Everything is energy.
Remember I said...
Hey, Cheryl, I got Annie saying she's sipping one of your teas.
Cool.
Yay!
Which one?
Yeah. Which one you sipping today, Annie? That's awesome.
Well, I know we've said this before about other things, and not to sidetrack, but when you but no, even you're cooking something, when you say you don't want to be working on people, helping people, if I'm gonna, and I know it's a joke making cookies all the time, whatever, but
we love them.
But the truth is, I won't do that if I'm in a bad mood or feeling sick, whatever it is. And sometimes it'll be like, oh, I'm going to get this done. Well, no, you're not, because you can't do it right now. And I'm even thinking good thoughts as I'm doing it. So
I'm when not you're cooking and when you're eating.
Yes. Because I'm going to be putting my stuff on this food that you're then going to eat.
And that's so true.
I do that.
And that is very true, because it's all about energy, and it's our energy as it's going into it, right?
Yeah.
And it is just like when you're making your teas and your elderberry, you are in this awesome energy,
right?
Yes,
right, exactly what we're doing.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Just like Chrissy's veggie
that's
pizza.
a lovely one.
She always says, she goes, love, 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 love,
That's
love.
right.
Yes, right.
And I eat it.
And
Yeah.
it
Love
does
it.
taste lovely.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah,
Good.
it
I'm glad
does.
you like it.
That Blessed Mother tea is wonderful. It's very yummy, and it's got the roses in there.
Got the body oils coming soon.
Oh, good. Ooh. So, but yes, when I'm sitting there cooking for a whole bunch of people, even when I'm eating my own food and stuff, I'm always blessing it. I'm always cleansing it, right? Putting that Amadeus in there.
Yes.
And what are we doing?
What's going on? Oh,
look, they're back there talking, and we're just like, what? Wait a minute.
Just checking.
See, that means that we are keeping up on you girls. So, but the energies that we put out there, it's going to be huge, and so then it's also going to be the energies we give to ourselves and our body, and that's one of the questions I had asked the one young lady. It's like, when you talk to your body, like, what do you tell your body? And she goes, oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because as soon as I went to do a body scan on her, it was just like,
Not,
and I was going, oh, nothing's coming in that, nothing's going out of that. So, and it is telling our body how much we love it.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
yeah.
If we say we're working with energy, then we have to be the energy. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
and
it's
stuff.
where we're energy, so
Right.
it's like it's something it's easy to forget, but it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so yes, you
Talk
have
to
to lift
the
your
hands.
hands.
I love
Yes,
you.
you have
I
to.
love you too. Go ahead. Don't forget about
That
the
is
other hand.
perfect. That's perfect.
Well, for
but
one,
we also
sometimes-
talk
yeah.
to the rest of our body.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the rest of our body to let it know that, you know, we love it. How about
Right.
your toes? Like, you know.
Yeah, I was telling them. I talked to them all.
I did that the
Yeah.
other day.
Yeah.
Did you really good?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you
She
because
told me to.
yeah, you should. Like, you should tell your body how much you like love it.
It was weird.
I mean, if you're going to dress yourself up in your clothes to try to make yourself look nice,
Right.
then you need to sit there and be nice to yourself.
I know.
You know.
Well,
Because it's
how
so
about
easy
we
to
all-
look in that mirror
yeah.
and be like, ooh, I don't like this. Or
Yeah.
just to judge yourself all the time.
Oh, it's so
Things
easy
you
to
don't
do that.
like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yes, I'm going to, and then also yes, you can run the energy and place it upon you, you know, in a different area, and then run that energy on there. But you have to be accountable, and you have to be responsible for your own healing and your own energies. You know, so an autoimmune. I like to say deficiency, but
You can say it is
Yeah.
a deficiency.
okay.
It's
So
a form of deficiency.
right. So and I was asking her, like, what are you creating that you're immune to, right? And that has to be within yourself, because if it's because the only way that this energy is allowed to sit there and transfer and move through is if you open yourself. But if you sit there and say, well, I'm immune to that, right? So that could be a lot of anger, hurt, and pain. Okay? So that means I'm making myself immune to it, so I'm not dealing with my anger, my hurt, and my pain.
So you're
Right?
saying like
Turning
the
on yourself
immunity is like a
eventually.
wall kind of thing?
Yeah. What's up?
Christine shared a story with us that she learned Reiki years ago to help heal her cat. And she did the Reiki every day, and after a year they went back to the vet who could not explain how his lung was no longer blocked and filled with disease.
Awesome.
Oh,
Had
that's-
many more years because of this.
That's a
Yeah,
great story.
awesome.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Especially with our furry friends, you know, and stuff. And it's also like the level of Reiki energy that they get. They're just like little ones, since they are a lot smaller and stuff. So we always be careful with that. So yes, she built up a wall within her because she's saying, I'm immune from, you know, getting in anybody's drama. Well, then she caused drama within
Wow.
herself, and she didn't allow the drama within herself to be looked at. Okay,
That's
So, yeah,
but
what's
that's
your body-
so huge.
what's your body
though,
gonna do,
to
like,
shut your
besides turn
body
on
down
itself?
like that?
right. The body is
Turning
going to
on
turn on
itself.
itself. Right.
So it wasn't just one, because of that you're talking is the whole body. It's not like an area.
No,
you know,
it's the
like
whole
a
body.
headache
Whole
or
body.
stomach ache or
Right.
That's like so major.
And you know, people who like they make themselves immune to love. Right.
Oh, yeah, all
So
the
they're going to
time.
have a hard time loving themselves or loving others. Mm-hmm. You know.
That's like an
So-
epidemic.
Yes, yes. So it really is, you know, and everybody has a fit and they cringe and stuff when I say journal. But like the journaling, and I told him, I said, you have to get real with yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
You got to be honest with yourself. And yes, it's going to be embarrassing.
She's
It's
right.
going to be
You got it
humiliating. You know, you're going to sit there and say, but
Shame,
when
guilt.
oh my God, yes, right? We guilt, shame, embarrass, and humiliate ourselves for things that other people place upon us. You know, their thoughts, their ideas with it.
Yep.
Right? So I remember a friend one time, she wouldn't chew gum of any kind because she had bazooka gum one time, and they had guilted her into, you know, whether it be in the tummy, it's gonna mess all up. She got hair, you know, she got it in her hair one time, it had to be cut out. So much so that she would not touch gum, and it's just
Wow.
like. So, I mean, I'm not telling you to chew gum, but, you know, and she just freaked out. It was almost like she was making herself allergic to it because of that.
And it wasn't
Because
just like I don't like them. It
Right.
was a whole lot of emotion attached to it.
it was a whole lot of emotion because then it was the people who had made her feel that way because of it. You know, so, and how she was looking at them, how they were looking at her and telling her she was a bad person and stuff. And so I got her in there really journaling on it, and I said, but it's not your stuff.
Right.
It's their stuff. It's their perception they placed upon you. So, you know.
It happens in a blink of an eye.
Yes, it does.
Oh my God, it happens.
And then
so
you carry
fast.
it for the people carry
Yes,
it for the
it's
rest of their
really-
lives.
And she's right. You got to journal, people, and just keep writing your whole life. Just keep writing
Well,
and writing.
Once
and
you
writing.
sit there, yes.
Forever.
Once you get it out,
keep
up,
it going.
Keep it up.
Things
Keep
keep
flowing.
coming up.
Yeah, because you really do all the things that you say. It really does happen.
Yeah.
You know.
But everybody like hates you. I know I can tell you in 1 year of clients, I've had at least, I don't know, 400 sit there and say, yeah, Del, you told me to journal, but I didn't do it. Okay, but you still got this crap going on. Okay? So, like, what would it hurt you just to, like, you must love it. You must really love the crap you're in. Like, just get it out. You know, and they said, "Oh, well, I talk it out all the time." Or, yeah, you talk about it in your mind to yourself, and the next thing you know, it just keeps going around in
Stays in
circle and
there.
circle and
But that's
circle and
another thing you
circle and
said.
circle.
If I have this right, a long time ago, you're like, but if you're by yourself and you're going blah 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 blah, but you're keeping it around you,
Right, you're keeping it in your
instead
own
of
space.
going like this and putting it on the paper. And that, when you
Right.
said that, I'm like, that makes sense. That's why sometimes
Right.
I don't want to talk to nobody.
So, but here's
Nobody.
somebody's biggest
Right.
hang up with journaling. It's the fact that they don't want anybody to read it. Well, I don't want my husband to read it. I don't want my wife to read it. I don't want my kids to read
That's
it.
an excuse.
And well, it is. And I sit there and I kind of laugh because I got journals everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and my kids are like, "Mom, what are you going to do with those?" I said, "I'm leaving them to you. That's your inheritance, okay?" Because I know, right? Because one is the fact that like my grandkids, great grandkids, whatever, that way they get to know me. They know if they're struggling with something, then they've been reading my journals. They'll know exactly how to take care of it and know what my struggles
Okay.
were, right?
It's freaking her out.
Right. So
I have some written, but I also like fire pits and shredders. I'm just saying.
Oh, I have no problem with that.
I'm just
okay?
saying, like,
I don't
I'm
have
like,
any problem. You can like get rid of it all you want to get rid
broken
of it.
pens and-
I'm just saying, me personally, this is what I'm doing
I know.
for them because I'm not going to always be here in life.
I still have
You
mine
know?
around.
Yeah, I mean, and then they're like, well, I don't want them to read it. It's like, okay, well, here's what you do, what I did. I looked at each one of my kids in my former and said, look, you can go ahead and read my journal all you want.
That's on
and,
you.
Yep, but you're going to get mad.
Yep.
You're going to get mad because
get
you're going to
hurt.
find yourself in there and you're going to
Yeah.
get hurt. But what you don't realize is this isn't about you.
Yeah.
This is all about me, my thoughts, my perceptions, what's going on inside of me that I need to get out. So it doesn't have anything to do with you. So, and after that, nobody touched it. And I'm like, all right, this is good.
That's a very smart move on me.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
So
I
that's-
got an interesting fact that
Yes.
Sue is sharing with us. She says when you write it down and think about it, you're using both your left and your right brain.
Yes, you are. Yep. So you're bringing it together to have
Oh,
balance.
That's the
There you
theme
go.
of the day.
Yep, that's the theme of the
we're getting
day.
somewhere.
Right.
Immunity.
Hallelujah.
So, look, like I said, I think Reiki's awesome, and it is an awesome energy, and it's an awesome energy to sit there and send and receive. You know, but just do it with integrity, do it with responsibility, accountability. And let your clients know, let your friends know. And that's another thing. Do you ever do the Reiki on your friends?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Honestly, no.
Because people used to sit there and say, "Why do you do it on your former?" It's like, because I got to live with them.
Oh,
And you wasn't- see?
You know, I didn't know all that until I met you later.
Right.
But the people, when I did massage and then learned Reiki, it was just within my family that actually my former got more than anything, and I didn't know. I didn't
wow.
know.
Yes.
Oh Lord, the stuff that was probably being coming out, and I was constantly working
Because
on
that
him.
person then's going to throw it on
Wow.
you. Okay?
I
And then you're going to be
know.
going,
I know.
and then you're going to go back and forth.
It's okay. You live and
right?
you learn. I gotta
Yeah.
keep.
You
Now
know?
you know.
Right. Because
But-
they're not even going to listen to you. If you sit
Nope.
there and send, do the Reiki on your family and friends, they're not really going to listen to you as much as they would listen to somebody
You are
they
so
don't
right.
know.
You are so
okay?
right.
So, and then they're going to want to come after and attack you as all their
Yep.
crap is
Too
coming
damn
up.
convenient.
Right.
That's
Yep.
why it never
Yeah.
occurred to me to do it on them because I was like,
No.
they're not interested.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So
That
no.
why I always hurt. I know it's not Reiki, but my neck. What are you doing right now? My neck is hurting, or my back.
My
and,
neck. My back.
So I always looked at it as practicing. I didn't know. Oh, what a
Yeah.
mess! What a mess.
Yeah. What's that?
She was saying that. Repeat it again.
Wendy remembers that
My
song.
neck, my back,
My
my,
neck.
Netflix, and my snacks.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So, but yeah, so, the way the energies are right now and people are sick and they're holding on to this stuff, it's just like, don't you want to be healthy? Don't you want to sit there and like be able to breathe right and be able to go out and have your energy back too, and stuff. Because what happens too when we're sick, what do? We don't eat anything good,
No.
do we? To feed our
You
bodies.
don't want to eat. You're not feeling well.
Or you have low appetite, or
Right, or you eat all the stuff you shouldn't be eating.
Right.
How many like crackers to eat?
Yeah.
You know, and it is drinking lots of water and or tea, like getting those fluids in you too. You know, and the fluids would sit there and be with what? Flowing with the energies.
Flowing.
Yeah, I
Right?
like that.
Because see, then you can't hold on the energies because you got to get in there to that bathroom. Right?
It's the
You know,
truth, especially
that's
when you're
true.
blessing your food, telling it that too. Then you find out it's really happening what you told your food to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
True.
so that's when I would suggest everybody get a hold of their medical doctor teacher guide. You know, especially right now, if you've been sick or things have been lingering and everything, get a hold of your medical doctor teacher guide and ask your medical doctor teacher guide for some assistance to clearly see what you need to do to get better. Okay, and when we say better, I can say happy, healthy, whole. I need to be happy, healthy, whole right now. I don't want to. Then I always get a hold of my protector guide and say, look, I don't need any outside influences for me to absorb. Okay? Let all things come through the white light of the Holy Spirit. Let it be transformed, transmuted, and sent back out in peace, love, happiness, and healthiness. Yes, ma'am.
I like that.
Okay, cool.
I like
so,
that.
yeah, you know, so it's all in how you reflect things and how. I know a lot of people will put up, and we're going to talk about this in another segment, they'll put up walls around them. And I know some books, like years ago in spirituality, I think it was like Sylvia Brown would tell people put mirrors all around them.
Yes, they always
right?
said that.
And I kind of laughed and it was like, okay, the mirrors are kind of cool, but here's the problem. As something is coming towards somebody, the mirror is reflecting it back to them. So that's really sending harm back to them.
It's not, yeah.
It
Right.
kinda
That's
make-
weird.
So you can have you can have something similar to that, but I always sit there and, all things that are sent and directed to me in negativity, fear, evil, harm, disease, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, in sickness, ill health, harm, whatever it may be, let it be absorbed into the white light of the Holy Spirit that's around me and sent back out peace, love, health, happiness.
That's better.
Whatever
I love
it may be. So because if somebody's throwing something at me, then what they're getting back from me is nothing but peace, love, health, happiness. Right? So it's not on me anymore, it's on them. So
Right.
Yeah.
yes.
I've
yeah.
always liked those prayers. Yeah. I hope you guys paid attention to that. Write it down. If not, go back and listen later. You write the
Yeah, come back and listen later.
Do it. Do
And
do the prayer.
one thing that we keep forgetting is, go ahead and like us, please share and everything, and
Tag your friends.
tag your friends. We try to sit there and we're trying to be your spirit guides here and giving you so much that can assist you in your spiritual advance, your spiritual awakenings. That we have a lot going on. Don't forget, March we have Mercury retrograde at the beginning of March. I think around the 4th or the 5th. It's going to run a couple of weeks on this one too.
So 25th or something crazy like that.
The 25th,
28th
like
or
that. So it's
something.
almost like the full month.
Yeah.
So try to get, think of things now that you're going to wish to take care of in March. Don't start anything new in March. We're going to be talking about that more once we get into March. And we do have our live studio audience here for Spirit Talk Time. I believe it's March 2nd, the first Saturday of the month. We're going to be here. We're going to have lots of fun. We got some yummy stuff, and it's all going to be about St. Patty's too. And I'm excited.
Yay.
March is my month, right? So
Right, it is your month. Yeah.
so don't forget to join me Thursday nights here, Facebook Live for Thursday Night Messages with Dell, where I'm going to give out some messages, and we'll see what next week's theme is about. But meanwhile, in the top search engine here on Facebook, type in Spirit Talk Time. Go to our page. We'll be there in probably about 5-10 minutes because we got Girl Talk.
Yeah, Girl Talk's coming.
Yay! I'm really excited about it and stuff. So you never know what comes out of these guys. But Girl
I'm
Talk.
excited too.
So
I just wonder
thanks for
what
joining
are we
us.
going to talk about it
I
the
know.
other day. But
Thanks for joining us today.
It's been
Remember,
great.
it's
Thank you,
Eurydia's
everybody.
birthday.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, we'll
Have a
see you
great
again
day.
next
Bye,
time. Bye.
everybody.
Angel
Have a
hugs.
week.